This is a famous battleground. These are the warriors who fight here and have for centuries. It's one of the toughest land can hunt in. It's open, it's dry, and the prey is big. Savuti's predators have to be exceptional strategists. Sometimes there's nowhere to hide. Here, only creative killers survive. Savuti, Botswana. A dead-end swamp surrounded by a vast thorny desert. Prey is drawn to this oasis. And lions are drawn to the prey. This is the marsh pride, the lions who dominate this region. Saba is the lead lioness. Two huge males are the pride's protectors. They spend most of their time away, defending their territory. Their main concern is the nomads. Two exiled male sub-adults trespass on marsh pride territory. They're just waiting to depose the pride males. The primary prey of Savuti lions is African buffalo. Wildebeest leave town when it's dry, but buffalo is year-round food, if you can get it. Lions aren't the only big cats hunting in Savuti. One female leopard survives right under the lion's noses. Nikita is a clever cat. She's constantly on the hunt, but she can't attract the attention of her nemesis, the marsh pride. Both parties hunt an area of 5 square kilometers. Savuti is the footprint of an ancient super lake. There's an elevated ridge in the west, rocky outcrops in the north, and an old shoreline in the east. These create a basin, a natural coliseum where 3 hunting zones meet. The marsh plain is dry, flat land without much cover. Animals must cross it to get to water. The woodland to the west offers good cover for ambush attacks. This is buffalo hunting terrain. The scrub, the area between the woodland and the marsh, has tough conditions without much prey. The lions avoid it, so Nikita hunts here. She's learned to thrive on the toughest turf. There's water in Savuti now, but within a month it will dry up, and the wildebeest will leave town. Saba wants to catch one before they go. A wildebeest is much easier to kill than a buffalo. With 8 growing cubs, she and her sisters have their work cut out for them. The pride males are out on patrol, so Saba enlists the older cubs to help in the upcoming hunt. Savuti lions know one thing for sure. The odds fall in their favor at night time. Wildebeest have weak night vision, much like our own. The wildebeest are running in the dark, but the lions can see them. By using infrared lights, our cameras can see what the prey can't. On the marsh plain, the wildebeest ult in any direction. Instead of a solo ambush, Saba opts for the two-pronged attack. Position herself with a second lioness on one side of the wildebeest, and the adolescent cubs on the opposite side. If she can get the young hunters to scare the wildebeest towards her, it's game over. The pride moves into position. After following the adults on countless hunts, the cubs know what's expected of them. Saba gets into position. The first cub makes his move. A second forces the wildebeest towards Saba. It's a tried and tested strategy, tailored for this open marsh plain. Everyone eats, including the smallest. News of fresh meat travels quickly. When you're a successful Savuti predator, hyenas are your constant rivals. Saba's meal and the cubs are at risk. Despite lions being bigger and stronger, the hyenas have strength in numbers. Saba is protective of her cubs, for good reason. She will defend them to the death. Saba protected her meat and her cubs with great courage. But she's paid a huge price for the victory. The hyenas fought viciously and gouged the flesh of her hind leg. It's a serious wound that could kill her if it gets infected. With Saba now injured, the whole pride is in danger. On the northern edge of the Marsh Pride's territory, Africa's most resourceful cat is on the hunt. Nikita is relegated to the rocky outcrops, the hunting area no other cat wants. The pickings are slim, but Nikita's incredibly creative. Owls. It's an odd meal for a leopard, but she's an unusual cat. Meters up is a nest full of chicks, and the morning light means it's bedtime. For Nikita, it could be breakfast time. The Pride is getting some downtime. Saba needs to rest her injury, and it's a good opportunity for the cubs to work on their hunting skills. Every interaction and play fight helps with agility, strength, and coordination. Big brothers help toughen your resolve. Savuti is a place where only the hardiest predators survive, and soon the cubs will be expected to join Saba on a buffalo hunt. They need as much training as they can get. It's time to quench their thirst. Something grabs the oldest cub's attention. This mother honey badger and her cub choose the wrong morning to go for a drink. This is a chance for the cubs to put their hunting skills into practice. Honey badgers are famous for being totally fearless. This is the ultimate test of the lion cub's courage. But can the mother badger fight off 3 lions? She does the best she can to protect her cub. But she's outnumbered. One lion drives the mother out of the marsh, while the others concentrate on the cub. The badger cub has a tough, leathery skin and razor-sharp teeth. But even that is not enough to withstand the determination of the lions. It's the sad loss of one life. But this has been an invaluable training exercise for Savuti's future hunters. As evening approaches, the Pride spots what they've been waiting for. The buffalo stay here year-round. They can survive on the dry grass that blankets Savuti. The herd's moving into the woodland. More hiding places for a hunter. But the nomads are on the move too. They've smelt the buffalo herd, and they're making a beeline for the woodland, straight through Saba's territory. The pride males are missing. She needs them now to protect her and the pride. With her injury, she can't afford to confront the teenage nomads or the buffalo. It's far too risky for the whole pride. At 3 years old, the nomads are already bold hunters. Not as good as Saba, but they're filled with youthful zeal and have no injuries. For two sub-adults, pulling down a buffalo is a near impossible task. The buffalo's dagger-like horns have impaled many a line. This is prey that fights back. The nomads will taunt the buffalo until they know they have the upper hand. After dark. There are young calves in this herd. But they're heavily guarded. Now, it's a waiting game. But patience is not a teenage trait. One nomad makes his move. The buffalo can see little in the darkness. The herd knows it needs to unite. They push back towards the open marsh plain. The lions are in too deep. There's no turning back. They face a wall of horns and hooves. And then they spot a calf, a target. The nomads face off with the buffalo bodyguards. They just need to separate the calf from the herd. Success. Just when they sink their teeth into their hard-earned meal, sure enough, they hear the sound of danger.